Greetings, I'm Dev the developer. This lesson covers 5 tools for whitespace control in HTML. 3 of them are tags, line breaks, word breaks, and horizontal rules, and 2 of them are character entities, the soft hyphen and the non-breaking space. Small tools, but they solve a real problem. HTML has a quirk that trips people up early on. When you write multiple lines of text in your code, the browser collapses all that white space into a single space. If you want a line break to actually appear on the page, you have to ask for it explicitly. This is what the break tag does. The break tag is a void element, which means it has no closing tag. You place it wherever you want a line break to appear in the output. Think of it like pressing enter in a word processor, except it only works when you actually put the tag there. The break tag is useful in specific situations. Addresses, poetry, song lyrics, effectively anything you need line breaks inside what is otherwise a single unit of content. What it is not for is adding vertical space between sections. If you find yourself stacking 3 or 4 line break tags to push things apart on the page, stop. That is a spacing problem, and CSS is the right tool for it. Use line breaks when the content itself requires a line break, not as a spacing workaround. Now, for a problem that is less common but genuinely annoying when it comes up, long line break strings, like a URL or compound technical term, can overflow their container and break your layout. 2 tools address this. The WBR tag is the word break opportunity tag. It tells the browser, if you need to break this word to fit the layout, you may break it here. If no break is needed, the word break tag does nothing. It's invisible and has no closing tags. The catch with the word break tag is that it breaks the word without any visible indicator. If you want a hyphen to appear at the breakpoint, use the soft hyphen entity instead. Like the word break tag, it's invisible when no break occurs, but if the browser does break the word there, it inserts a hyphen at that position. These 2 are niche tools. You'll probably not reach them very often, but when you do, they're the exact right tool for the job. Those 2 cover word level break control. For a different kind of break, one that separates topics or scenes in a document, there's the horizontal rule. It draws a horizontal line across the page. More precisely, it represents a thematic break. The horizontal line is just the default visual rendering. What the horizontal rule should not be used for is purely decorative lines. If you want a line on the page because it looks good, add a CSS border. Keep the horizontal rule tag for cases where the content actually shifts, where you would put a scene break in a printed document. The last tool is the non-breaking space entity. It does 2 things. First, it prevents a line break between 2 words. When you use the non-breaking space entity, instead of a regular space between 2 words, the browser will never wrap the line between them. They stay together no matter what. Second, the non-breaking space can add intentional horizontal space. Unlike regular spaces, which the browser collapses, each non-breaking space adds an invisible space character. You can use a handful of them to nudge things apart in line. Use both of these sparingly though. Excessive non-breaking spaces create rigid, inflexible layouts that fight you later when you get to CSS. Use it when you need 2 specific keywords to stay together, or when you need an amount of deliberate inline spacing. That's the job it's built for. These 5 tools each address a specific whitespace problem that CSS alone cannot always solve cleanly. The break, the word break, and the horizontal rule tags, the soft hyphen and the non-breaking space, small, targeted, each doing exactly one job. Go ahead and build a test page and drop them in, because seeing how each one behaves is the fastest way to remember when to reach for it. Don't just watch it. Do it.